Lady Cougars had their 4-game winning streak snapped Saturday on the road. Now they look to start a new streak tonight against a program that is streaky in its own right. Can CSU return to its winning ways, or will Spring Hill continue its magical run through Division II? We're about to find out on Cougar Sports TV. From the Frank Lumpkin Center in Columbus, Georgia, it's the Columbus State Lady Cougars and the Spring Hill Badgers. Welcome to our broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Will DeBoer, and we are moments away from another exciting edition of CSU Volleyball. Right now, let's turn it over to our public address announcer, Mark Madden, for the anthem and the lineups.
Welcome to the Frank G. Lumpkin Center on the campus of Columbus State University for tonight's match between the Badgers of Spring Hill College and your Columbus State Lady Cougars. First, let's get the starting lineup for Spring Hill. A sophomore, number 3, Savannah Becknell. A sophomore, number 7, Molly Griffin. A freshman, number 9, Julie Gudinovich. A freshman, number 11, Mary Brooks. A junior, number 17, Sammy Hantak. A senior, number 19, Megan Haber. A senior, number 6, Sammy Mauer. The Badgers are led by head coach Peggy Martin. And now for the starting lineup for your Lady Cougars. A sophomore from Belgrade, Serbia, number 5, Ivana Kasic. A sophomore from Savannah, Ohio, number 7, Megan Frey. A sophomore from Lithuania, number 11, Erica Goshenite. A sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama, number 17, Kylie Moby. A sophomore from Columbus, Georgia, number 22, Mary McCarty. A sophomore from West Chicago, Illinois, number 24, Andrea Skipper. A sophomore from Columbus, Georgia, number 19, Caitlin Merritt. The Lady Cougars are led by head coach Casey Cornett. Fans, at this time, will you please rise and honor America for the playing of our national anthem?
Yes, it does, and we are ready for CSU Volleyball. The Lady Cougars jumped out of the gate this month, winning 4 straight PBC matches before facing an October surprise Saturday afternoon at UNC Pembroke. Errors came back to haunt Columbus against the last-place Braves in a 5-set heartbreaker. CSU must play a disciplined brand of volleyball if they want to get back on track against these brand-new faces, new to CSU and to the entirety of Division II. Spring Hill College in Mobile, Alabama made the jump from the NAIA to NCAA this year, and they brought their winning ways with them. They stand at 20-5 after a 1-3 start. Led by legendary coach Dr. Peggy Martin, the Badgers are already making their NCAA debut a memorable one. Spring Hill will look to continue their Cinderella story tonight, while Columbus State will look to make the clock strike midnight, or at least 11:15. Some last-second keys to the game before a first serve. CSU, they must shake off that loss at Pembroke. Make it a fluke. Don't make it regular, make it a fluke, and their stars must play like stars. Erica Geljanite, number 11, and Katie Poole, the senior, who's not in the starting lineup tonight. As for Spring Hill, they just need to play it like another game. They arrived here at Lumpkin Center a couple hours beforehand. They were in awe of the sheer size of this place. They just need to take it business as usual. And they need to create constant pressure on that front line led by Megan Haber, the senior out of Lillian, Alabama. Constant pressure and force CSU to make the mistakes that have cost them in a majority of their games this season. First serve goes to the Badgers. It is Marie Rooks, the freshman setter out of Tallahassee, Florida. She is ready, and we are ready from Lumpkin Center. Geljanite digs out. Kazic with the set. It's up to Skipor. Dug out. And the attack by Vunovic. Julie Vunovic, number 9. Here's Erica Geljanite. And she misses the line, hits it wide, and there's the first error of the match. It goes against Columbus State and for Spring Hill. Brooks will get to serve again. She has 34 aces on the season. Nearly had 35. Here's Geljanite with the back row attack, and that time she didn't miss. Erica Geljanite threading the needle. She was out here this afternoon working one-on-one with the coaches, trying to improve that attacking ability. And so far she's 1 for 2. And now she'll be back to serve. Rooks, here's the set, the awkward attack. Kazic setting up Skipor on the right side. Dug out. That is Hantak. Now Skipor again from the right. The set is to Sammy Hantak again. This time Mary McCarty on the left side, and McCarty finds the corner. Mary McCarty's been on a roll lately. She had 13 kills on Friday at Francis Marion. Matched a season high for her and hit .370. That was her attacking ratio. Back row strike by Molly Griffin. Kazic with the faux set, nearly had herself a kill, and Savannah Becknell sends it back over. Here's Skipor, floats it. Long of the line, point goes back to Spring Hill. Badgers have both their points in the early part of this match from CSU errors. Now here's Julie Vunovic, the freshman out of Belle Chase, Louisiana. Kazic setting up Skipor from the middle, and a quick kill for Andrea Skipor. Rocketed one straight into the Spring Hill wall. All they could do was watch it ricochet to the sidelines. 3-2 for CSU, and Megan Frame now to serve. Megan sends it over without incident. Here's the attack from Molly Griffin. Now Mary McCarty again, and McCarty is 2 for 2 on the day. The Kazic to McCarty connection accounting for the last 2 Columbus points. And a 4-2 lead for the ladies in red, who are going left to right as you see it. Spring Hill in their black uniforms moving right to left. And a giveaway by Becknell. Here's Skipor from the right side. Skies that one into the stands. Second kill early for Andrea Skipor. As the young sophomores making the most impact for the Lady Cougars early on. Rooks setting up Griffin, and Griffin. 2 touches against Columbus State. Griffin would have had the kill. Spring Hill gets the serve back anyway, and it is Savannah Becknell. Metairie, Louisiana, the sophomore. Kazic nearly went into the net. Now here's Skipor again, and Andrea's got 3 kills. Well, it's the outside hitters doing the job early on for CSU. Skipor subbed out as Megan Charnett comes in to serve. Charnett is ready, and it is over. Dug out by Sammy Maurer, the libero. Here's Molly Griffin. Kazic behind the back. Here's Bo Bean. And she just missed the corner. About an inch too long. Another point to Spring Hill on another error. 4 points for the visiting Badgers, 1 on their end, 3 on mistakes by CSU. Quick set to Beaubien, it's defended. The setup is to Ginny Hicks. And now here's Mary McCarty again. Dug out. Here's Molly Griffin with the tip. Jarnett digs it out, and here is McCarty. Volley over by Megan Haber. Maurer. Here's Haber again. Set is back to Beaubien. Bounces the net and bounces it wide. Another point goes to Spring Hill on the 4th error by Columbus State. They have 6 kills, 4 errors, accounting for all but 1 of the points. Mallory Rowlerson to serve, and she picks up an ace. Now Rowlerson, very high service numbers. She had 69 aces coming into this match. Now she's got 70. Badgers tie it up. 6 all. Merritt shanks the dig. Geljanita has to attack from the back row. Here's Rowlerson. Quick strike, Megan Haber. Haber, the best swinger for the Badgers. That was her 300th kill of the season. She averages a little more than 3.5 per set. Spring Hill takes the lead. Here's McCarty from the right side. Rowlerson, Hicks, back row. Kozic passes to McCarty. No kill for Mary on that one. Here's Molly Griffin with the tip over the wall in front of the defenders. What more could you want? That was Molly Griffin, 6-foot sophomore out of Westlake Village, California. Chaminade Prep. How often do you get to say Chaminade? I'm going to get to say it all night. Here's Beaubien with the attack, and she misses wide again, but it was tipped. So Beaubien almost had a 3rd error against no kills. Instead has her first kill. And the Lady Cougars are back within 1. In comes Katie Poole off the bench this time. The senior not in the starting lineup for the first time in who knows when. Griffin. Now here is Vunovic. Jarnett digs out. Geljanite. Erica finds a thunder. Point goes to Columbus. Geljanite has had a rough week and a half. Her getting back on track is paramount to the CSU cause. As Poole almost picks up an ace. Here is Hicks on the attack. Poole digs out. Kozic with the tip over, and she's whistled for a double contact. Ivana Kozic couldn't get good hands on that ball. Point and the lead go back to Spring Hill. And the serve is to Molly Griffin. Geljanite. Kozic. Here's Geljanite from the middle, the give and go. There's that combination that Coach Cornett likes so much. Geljanite from the back. Kozic to Geljanite at the front. 9-9 CSU with the serve. Here's Beaubien. Shanks the dig, and the back row attack comes from Sammy Maurer. Barely gets it over the net. Going back to Geljanite. The block is there. It was Hicks and it was Haber. The double H combination. And it's an X on the board for Spring Hill. 10 points, that is. 10-9. Badgers lead. Haber back to serve now. Kozic setting up Geljanite again. And Erica picks up another kill. Number 4 for Geljanite. She has accounted for 60% of the CSU points and 20% of the Spring Hill points. 10 all, and Kozic on to serve. Kozic, last week's Player of the Week in both the Peach Belt Conference and AVSR Global. It's a global recruiting system. Hicks on the attack. Kozic digs out. Kozic has been doing a very good job of digging out balls as Skipor nearly picked up a generous kill. Geljanite will instead take the point. Not the hardest strike in the world, but it completely ate up Sammy Maurer. Couldn't control it, and now CSU back in the lead. Kazic with the clean serve. Rowlerson. It's over to Vunovic. Merritt with the set this time. It's going to Skapor on the right side. Block is there again. The picket fence is up. That time it was manned by Becknell and Vunovic. And Hicks comes out of the match in favor of the number 1 setter, Marie Rooks. Rooks and Rowlerson, the 2 quarterbacks for Spring Hill. Alternating playing time, but Rooks gets the bulk of it. Here's Geljanite with the out-of-nowhere tip. Spring Hill ready for it, but all they can manage out of it is a free ball. Erica with another swing, and she picks up another kill. Well, Geljanite bringing her A game tonight. Those afternoon warm-up sessions paying off for now. She's got 6 kills, half of the points for CSU, and she'll serve with a 1-point lead, 12-11. Gets it over cleanly. Rowlerson setting up Vunovic. Block is there, Frame and Skapor, but Vunovic will get another crack at it. Kazic, quick strike by Frame! Straight into the floor. No one on Spring Hill had the reaction time to get to that one. Megan Frame emerging this season as a great threat in the middle, giving CSU a 2-point lead. Schenk the dig. Vunovic will have to volley over. Geljanite setting up McCarty. McCarty tipping it and tipping it wide. Point goes back to Spring Hill. 6th error against the Lady Cougars, make it the 7th error, accounting for more than half of the Spring Hill points. And keeping the Badgers in this first set. 13-12, and Abby Allard, shortest player on the court for both sides at 5'2", junior out of Belleville, Illinois, on to serve. Kazic, Frame again! You see smoke, that's not fire. That's Megan Frame's right arm. 2 in a row for the sophomore out of Sylvania, Ohio, and now she will serve with a 14-12 lead. Spring Hill miscommunication on the serve, and Frame will pick up another ace. First ace of the game for the Lady Cougar side. And Allard's going to get a quick whistle to the bench as she interfered with Sammy Maurer on the receive. Vunovic back in, digs it out. Rowlerson, tipped by Griffin. Frame setting this time for Skapor. Powerful strike defended by Spring Hill. McCarty manages it over. Up in the air, Frame with it. Geljanite diving, can't get to it. And a nice effort from the Lady Cougars, but physics not playing in their favor that time. Point goes to Spring Hill. And the Badgers sending back Savannah Becknell. McCarty, Kazic, Skapor on the right side. Dug out by Merritt. Could have been a 4 contacts. No, it wasn't. And Skapor hits it well long. Error number 8 for CSU. Point number 14 for Spring Hill. 15-14. Kazic, quick strike to Bopian. Oh my! About as straight down as you can go. Maybe 15 degrees. It's been a long time since I've taken geometry, but that's about as straight down as it goes. You could have made a mine shaft out of that path. 16-14 for the Lady Cougars. Charnett back in to serve. Now it's Griffin. Merritt, nice dive on the dig. Back row strike from Geljanite. Rowlerson behind the back pass. Geljanite with the diving dig. And over by Merritt. Another swing. McCarty is there for the solo deflection. Pass cross court to Molly Griffin, and Griffin picks up the kill. 5th kill for Spring Hill, and the the third for Molly Griffin, who's accounting for most of the positive scoring today, and it's 16-15. Lady Cougars still up. Beaubien from the right side, straight into the net that time. Point going to Spring Hill, 16 all. And that's 15 kills and 9 errors against CSU. Geljanite can't control the dig, and there with the immediate block is Megan Haber. Haber 52 blocks on the year. That one they count as a kill, and a lucky bounce for Spring Hill. It clipped the net, fell for an ace, and Coach Cornett's going to call a timeout and get her team back under control. They've had far more kills in this set, but also 9 more errors, and it's led to Spring Hill's 18-16 lead. A couple of words about Spring Hill College, newcomers to NCAA Division II this season. It is their first year in Division II. As mentioned, they used to play in the NAIA. They were in the Southern States Athletic Conference, and the program began in 2001. They come into this year off of 3 straight appearances in the NAIA tournament. They've been undefeated in conference play between their old conference and their current conference, the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, undefeated since 2011, before many of these Columbus players were in college, and 2 years before Columbus was even a program. At Spring Hill, they have taken their winning ways to this next level. They start out the season 1-3. They are 19-2 since, including undefeated at 13-0 in the SIAC. Looking to make it a 4th straight postseason berth, their first in the NCAA tournament. Rowlerson, who had the ace that led to that timeout with the serve. McCarty looking for the back line, and she just missed it. Two errors now against Mary McCarty, and a 3-point lead for Spring Hill. Charnette digs. Kazic. Here's McCarty, a second chance for it. A very nice dig by Julie Vunovic. This is Beaubien. Kylie picks up the kill. Beaubien's been playing her best volleyball of the season over the past 8 matches. She has 69 kills in those last 6 matchups. Adding a few more tonight in the first set. Rowlerson setting up Haber. Ginny Hicks that time. And a kill goes to Spring Hill. Almost took my head out of the game. Ginny Hicks with the kill, the headhunter out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Here's Molly Griffin. Kazic setting up Geljanite from the middle. And Rowlerson couldn't get control of that blink and you miss attack. She blinked, she missed. CSU gets the point. Down 20-18. And Beaubien back to serve. Here is Vunovic. Poole digs. Here's Geljanite from the left side. Geljanite! Kill number 8. She has owned this first set. And now it's Beaubien looking for the tie. And Kylie gives it away, straight into the net. Point goes to the Badgers. 2-point lead, 4 points away from taking the opener. Here's Haber with 11 aces so far, and she won't get a 12th. In fact, she'll give it right back. Well, Christmas has a way of creeping into other holidays. Halloween this time of year. Beaubien gives a gift to Spring Hill, and Haber gives it right back. Now Kazic on the serve, down 21-20. Clips the net, doesn't find ground. Here's Kazic. Geljanite with the left side swing. Straight down, point going to CSU. We are tied 21-all. So the Lady Cougars coming out swinging. Hitting half the time, missing the other half. as Kozic nearly picks up the ace. Becknell with the undisciplined swing, I suppose you could call it. Point goes back to CSU. They retake the lead, and a timeout called by Coach Martin. A word about the head coach for Spring Hill. It's Dr. Peggy Martin in her 6th season leading the Badgers, but her 39th season as a head coach overall, bringing into this game a record of 1,226, 322, and 8, a winning percentage of close to 800. She is one of 2 college volleyball coaches at any level with 1,200 wins or more. 33 of those seasons she spent at the University of Central Missouri and never had a losing season. Sort of a Pat Summitt situation like at Tennessee. She was originally hired as a full-time professor, physical education, and in the 70s when women's sports started to grow, they said, oh, by the way, if you could coach volleyball and a couple other sports, that would be great. She did, and she had a magnificent run leading the Jennies of Central Missouri. The one knock on her record, she never won the big one at the Division II level with Central Missouri. 25 straight appearances in the tournament, 6 Elite Eights, runner-up in 1987. But the jewel missing from her crown is the biggest one. She'll look to get it this year with Spring Hill. But first they'll have to get past CSU. They are down 1 coming out of this timeout. Miscommunication. Frame has to over it. And the swing by Vunovic. It goes into the net. And that one didn't go over. It's a 4 contacts against Spring Hill. Just the second error against the Badgers. Their first came just a few points ago. And now a 2-point lead for CSU. A 4-point swing on Kozic's serve. And a brilliant faux set from Mallory Rowlerson. Setter number 2 playing like a first-string quarterback. Junior out of Mobile, Alabama, a local hero for the Spring Hill Badgers. And she is out in favor of the first setter, Marie Rooks. Not Brooks, Rooks. Take out the B, on to serve. Kozic behind the back. Here's Frame with the tip. Dug out by Griffin. Swing by Becknell. Merritt gets to her knees to dig that one out, and Poole sends the over on the second volley. And another one by Mallory Rowlerson. Back-to-back kills. And we are tied 23-all. A quick timeout from Casey Cornett. This first set coming down to the wire, 23-23. Well, CSU free swinging as ever. It's helped them and it's hurt them. 19 kills, but 10 errors. Resulted in a nail-biter of a first set. Columbus State would love to escape with this one. Giving it away is not an option. They gave away too many sets against UNC Pembroke on Saturday, and it cost them quite dearly. Both teams out about 45 seconds into the timeout. Sammy Hantak in for Spring Hill, 6'2", out of St. Louis, Missouri. She's number 17. She's on the front line, looking to set up a wall in crunch time in this first set. Here's Geljanite swinging from the right side. Merritt with the tip on the block. Geljanite into the antenna, and it's set point for Spring Hill. 24-23, Rooks serving for the set. She started out serving. She looks to end it serving. Nearly picked up an ace. Skipor from the left side hits it wide of the sideline, and the first set goes to Spring Hill on the 12th error for Columbus State. 25-23, the Badgers take the opener here from Lumpkin Center. We'll be back in 3 minutes for set number 2 right here on Cougar Sports TV. And we're back for the start of set number 2. Columbus State in an early hole, falling to Spring Hill 25-23, in a hole that they dug mostly themselves. The errors apparently did not miss the bus home from UNC Pembroke. 12 errors for Columbus in that first set against 19 kills. Geljanite with 3, Bobian with 3, McCarty with 2, Skipor with 4. Spring Hill, meanwhile, only picked up 9 kills in that set. They only needed to pick up those 9 kills, limiting their errors to just 2. Playing discipline and taking what CSU gives them, just like they probably planned coming into this game. But there are bright sides for Columbus State. Erica Geljanite is back to her top form. 9 kills in that first set against the 3 errors, yes, but she swung at a rate of .353, which is very good. And she's back out on the floor to start set number 2, as well as Katie Poole. KP didn't start this match, but she starts the second set, looking to provide a spark for CSU as they attempt to draw even with the Badgers. Ivana Kazic, the first to serve for the Lady Cougars. In a best of times, worst of times world, looking to make it the best of times in this set. Here's the swing by Griffin. And KP with her first strike of the set, and she picks up a kill. Into the wall, Becknell and Raulerson could not control, and the opener goes to CSU. Raulerson setting this time behind the back to Becknell with the tip. Kazic behind the back. Mary McCarty from the right side. McCarty! Brooks couldn't read it in time, and McCarty picks up a kill. Third for Mary. Sophomore out of right here in Columbus, Georgia. Went to Calvary Christian High School with Caitlin Merritt, the libero for CSU. And the sliding dig by Maurer, swing by Griffin, another tip. Merritt setting up KP from the left side. KP, well, if it's baseball, that's a home run, but in volleyball, that is an attacking error. First of the set and the first point for the Badgers. 2-1. Becknell back to serve. Kazic setting up frame. The block is there. CSU gets it by the palm of their hands, and they can't get it that time. Spring Hill with too many chances on that volley, and they tie it up 2 apiece. There's Becknell, a 3-time state champion at Merity Park County Day School, and she picks up an ace. Glory days continuing for her as she traveled 2 states east from Louisiana to Alabama. Now here's Griffin, Molly Griffin. Four straight points for Spring Hill. Many of them have gotten themselves. And it's 4-2. Here is Frame with the tip. Raulerson. Griffin, net play, whistle. Was it a reach? Yes, it was a reach. Mary McCarty went over the net. 5th point in a row for Spring Hill. It's 5-2. Megan Frame with the quick strike, and it falls. Haber and Griffin set up the wall, but they jammed it against the net and killed all of its momentum. Dropped to the ground, and Megan Frame picks up her 3rd kill. 5-3 CSU. KP serving. Raulerson, back row set up for Vunovic. Now here's Geljanite. And a net violation against the Spring Hillers. Point goes back to CSU. No kill for Geljanite, but they will take the point no matter how it comes. This is Griffin coming from the back row. Frame with the difficult over. And Geljanite's there for the solo block. Raulerson tried that fake set again, and Erica read it all the way. Gelžnytė, the 6-foot sophomore out of Šiauliai, Lithuania, bringing her A game tonight. And the block is there and over. CSU will get a chance at a kill. It's McCarty swinging. Difficult dig by Rooks. And Spring Hill picks up a point. Erica couldn't control that over. And the Badgers retake the lead at 6-5. Ginny Hicks, number 2, subbing back in for the Badgers, and back to serve was Rallerson. Gelžnytė from the left side. Nice dig by Sammy Maurer. The swing by Griffin from the midline. Frame attacks. Kazic digs out. Going back to Mary McCarty. And McCarty finds the end line. An inch within the boundary. Point Columbus State, 6-all. And here's Megan Frame. Maurer. Beaubien at the line. The front line, that is, and Kylie picks up. It's either a kill or a block. It's counted as a kill. 7-6 for the Lady Cougars, and Frame gives the serve away. Lucky 7-7 for all, and number 7 to serve. And the date is the 13th. We're not quite that lined up. It's Molly Griffin. Kazic. Gelžnytė. Maurer. Rallerson. Here is Haber. Hey, y'all. Megan Haber picks up a kill. 8-7 for the Badgers. This is Beaubien on the tip, and she puts it just out of reach of Griffin. A nifty kill for Kylie Beaubien. She has got 5. CSU tied 8-all. Charnett in to serve. And she sends it over. Dug out by Haber. Back row swing by Griffin. Maurer sends it over. Now here's Beaubien. Kylie! Straight through the arms of Molly Griffin. 9-8 for the Lady Cougars. Beaubien is turning this second set into hers. She's up to 6 kills. And it's 9-8 for the Lady Cougars, who are keeping the errors under control in this set. 8 against 1. Haber swings. Defended. Gelžnytė from the left side. Another kill for Erica. 11 for Gelžnytė. She's swinging .381. Columbus State gets the wheels back on track in this second set. It's 10-8. Can they keep it up? Maurer. Rallerson. Setting up Vunovic. Julie Vunovic picks up the kill. And in to serve, a new face for Spring Hill. That's Morgan Murphy. 5'6" freshman out of Chicago, Illinois. Yes, actual Chicago, Illinois. Serving from the left side. Kazic behind the back to Gelžnytė. A little too far for Erica, but she reaches back and is able to direct it to that back corner. Not the best of passes from Kazic, but Gelžnytė skilled enough today to take control of it, and now it's 11-9. Erica back to serve. She's got 36 aces on the season, doing it all for CSU. 179 kills. And a service error gives the point right back to Spring Hill. Marie Rooks coming in. Rooks, redshirt freshman out of Tallahassee, Florida. Went to John Paul II Catholic High School. Mobile, rather, I'll get to that in a sec. Rook with a error. It's been a long day, folks. And CSU takes the point. Beaubien to serve. Rallerson behind the back to Becknell. Net shakes, no stoppage of play though. KP swinging from the left side, finding the open space. There's the Katie Poole we've come to know and love. Second kill for the senior from Rowlett, Texas. And a 3-point lead for the Lady Cougars. Rowlerson with another fake set. Kozic setting up Poole again. KP with back-to-back strikes. And a timeout called by Coach Martin. A 4-point lead for the Lady Cougars, who are swinging much better in this second set. 12 kills against just 1 error. Attack rate of .579. About as good as it can get. Anyway, more information about Spring Hill. Mentioned that Marie Brooks came from a Catholic high school in Tallahassee. It is a Catholic school, the oldest Catholic college in the southern United States. Founded in 1830 was Spring Hill. It's the 5th oldest Catholic school in the entire country as well, and the oldest higher education institution in the entire state of Alabama. Historic Spring Hill. And they break the timeout very early. Eager to get back out and break the momentum from CSU. 14-10, Lady Cougars taking their biggest lead of the set. Beaubien is back to serve still. Joining her on the court, Geljanite, Charnett, Frame, Poole, and Kozic. Dig straight up into the air. Standing swing by Vunovic. Now there's Frame, and the block is there. Becknell and Vunovic playing pinball at Lumpkin Center. Spring Hill takes the serve back. And coming on to serve is Abby Allard. Allard out of Althoff Catholic High School in Belleville, Illinois. A comm major at Spring Hill, aspires to do what I'm doing right now, sportscasting. Kozic, Frame with the left hand. Dug out by Allard, the tip is over. Now here's Katie Poole again from the left side. Tip that time, one-handed dig by Rooks. And the over by Becknell. CSU gets a shot at a free point. Frame mistimed the set. Griffin tips. Kozic. And Ivana's whistled for another double contact, the second one so far today. Free point for Spring Hill. And it's 14-12. Couple points in a row for the Badgers coming out of the timeout. Allard will look to make it 3 in a row. Kozic, quick setup to Frame. Ricochet at the line. Whistle, and a point going to CSU. Double contact that time against the Badgers. Two teams trading double contacts. And McCarty's back into the match. Kozic back to serve. Ivana's second most aces on the team behind Geljanite. And Becknell tips. Frame setting up Katie Poole from the midline. Poole picks up another kill. Out of reach of the short Allard. Third kill in this fourth set. Not fourth set. Third kill, 4 overall in the second set for Katie Poole, and it's 16-12 Lady Cougars. Griffin tips. The wall is up. Poole playing at the net. And she'll get called for 2 contacts. Katie's not happy about it. Shrugging her shoulders at the lines judge. Coach Cornett looking for an explanation. She gets it. No further questioning, Your Honor, and a 3-point lead for CSU. Kozic to Frame. Megan Frame! That time they were in sync. Kozic to Justin Timberlake to Megan Frame's Joey Fatone. Another kill for Frame, and it's 17-13. Rowlerson setting up Molly Griffin. Kozic setting up Megan McCarty, Mary McCarty rather. That's Megan Frame. There's too many Megans on the court. There should be a court of sorts, but Megan Haber committing the error that time. Another Megan involved in that last point. 18-13 CSU, a 5-point lead, their largest of set 2. Poole with the serve. Allard straighten up to the air with the dig. Griffin swings. Nice dig over by Katie Poole. She may get a kill out of it. No, but maybe she'll get a kill this time. Frame, solo block. Megan Haber. Oh no, it went out of bounds. Point goes to CSU. Frame with another kill. 19-13 and a timeout called by Coach Martin. CSU taking control of this second set. 15 kills against just 2 errors. Kylie Beaubien with 4 kills in this set. Katie Poole's come back alive with 3 kills. Geljanite with 3 kills as well. And Ivana Kazic already with 30 assists. Kazic has really been racking up the assist numbers in the past 6 matches. Came into this match averaging 10.17 per set. That places her 3rd in the Peach Belt Conference. She's also had double-doubles 10 times, especially in these recent matches. She has been doing it all, assists and digs, offense and defense. And with 30 kills already, not kills, assists, she looks to approach her 40 assist mark. It would make it 8 straight matches with 40 or more assists. Poole with the serve. Rallerson setting up Griffin. Griffin tips. Kazic digs out. Here's KP with the over. Maurer, Rallerson behind the back to Haber. The block is there. It's Frame and Geljanite. CSU's up to 20, a 7-point lead. Sammy Hantek's being back in for Mallory Rallerson, and now Katie Poole to serve. Over by Griffin. Free point possibly coming for CSU. Frame punches it towards that line. 2 Spring Hill players collide. Griffin with another over. Spring Hill saving face, but they can save face that time. Maurer with the dig. Griffin swinging that time. Kazic hits the net with her attack. Haber, nice attack by Megan Haber. A complete windup, a brilliant windmill motion on that kill. Haber's got 4 kills, and Spring Hill takes the serve back. Now it's Mallory Rallerson. Merritt, Kazic, Frame. There's the defense. Maurer this time setting up Griffin. Tip is there. Haber and Frame at the net. Whistle. Who got into the net? It was Haber. Megan Haber into the net. And it's 21-14 for the Lady Cougars. Up a touchdown and 4 points from evening the match. Frame serve. Maurer with the dig. Here's Ginny Hicks. Hicks, the pinball wizard, picks up a kill. Point goes back to the Badgers. Jenny Hicks, a 5'10 junior out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Second farthest distance of any of these Spring Hill players. Out of Judge Memorial High School in Salt Lake City. Kazic. Here's McCarty. Maurer with another nice sliding dig. Here's Vunovic. The block is there, and Spring Hill manages to keep it alive. Geljanite with the awkward attack. Now here's Haber. The block is there. Beaubien and McCarty. White picket fence. How about a blonde picket fence? It was Beaubien and McCarty combining for the block. 7-point lead for the Lady Cougars. 3 to go. And here's Megan Charnett. Rallerson. Cross-court pass to Vunovic, and Julie Vunovic back on the board. Spring Hill takes the serve back. And Morgan Murphy back in to serve. Murphy playing her 20th match for the Badgers. She had 36 digs and 5 aces in her previous 19 matches. Looking for a key ace in this one. Kazic behind the back to Geljanite. Erica with the kill. And Geljanite up to 4 kills in this set. She'll get to serve with CSU 2 points away from taking number 2. Spring Hill won the first 25-23. Now it's 23-16 for the Lady Cougars. And Geljanite gives the serve away. Takes us out in favor of Marie Rooks. Rooks red-shirted last year for the Spring Hill team, now stepping into the quarterbacking role as setter. And she has done so brilliantly. Serving, not so much that time. Again, another trade-off. Geljanite with the service error, followed up by Rooks' service error. And set point coming to the Lady Cougars. It's Kylie Bobian. Looking to put the nail in the coffin. Swing by Vunovic. Block is there. Spring Hill barely gets it over. Kazic. There's a hard swing. Maurer digs. Here's Vunovic again. The block is there. It's Frame and it's Kazic and it's Columbus State evening the match 25-17 in set 2. So we've reached halftime here at Lumpkin Center, an 8-minute break between sets 2 and 3. Columbus State and Spring Hill trading victories in the first 2 frames. And we'll be back in about 7 minutes to get you ready for that third set. You're watching CSU Volleyball right here on Cougar Sports TV. And we're back for set 3 from Lumpkin Center. Columbus State and Spring Hill even, 1 apiece. CSU dropped the first 25-23. They took the second 25-17. And we are live on Cougar Sports TV to bring you the rest of the action. Will DeBoer behind the mic. Columbus State looking to get back to their winning ways. They had won 4 straight before Saturday afternoon's loss at UNC Pembroke. Spring Hill 20-5 on the season, looking to continue their stretch against their second PBC opponent in as many days. Yesterday they knocked off Georgia College by a score of 3-1. And Marie Rooks with the first serve. Megan Frame swings for it and she picks up an early kill. About as easy as they come. Dig, set, attack, ricochet, and kill. Columbus State up 1-0. And it's Kazic to serve. Ivana gets it over. Here's Rooks with the quick set to Becknell. Horizontal and hard. McCarty. Mary McCarty out of reach of the entire Badger defense. Around that free throw line. That's within the boundaries in volleyball, and it's 2-0 Lady Cougars. The set is to Vunovic. McCarty keeps it alive. Here's Geljanite from the back row. Rooks setting up Becknell. Here's Mary McCarty again, and Mary picks up her second kill in as many chances. 3-0 for the ladies in red. And a sweat break. It pairs both sides are trying to get their grip on the court. Sometimes these can be used as momentum stoppers for the other team if they sense the game getting out of control. Unfortunately, coming at a time when CSU is on a roll, up 3-0. Caitlin Merritt still trying to figure it out, and she does. Kazic serving, looking for a 4-point lead. Rooks to Vunovic. Continuation. Maurer, Rooks, Handak. And Hantak picks up her kill. Sammy Hantak, junior out of St. Louis, Missouri. They're more focused on baseball this time of year. Now here's Julie Vunovic back to serve. First point for Spring Hill, and it's 3-1. Vunovic serves cleanly. Kazic behind the back to Megan Frame. And Frame's momentum took her into the net. Point goes back to the Badgers. Megan Frame, all hustle on that one, and the one time when all hustle costs you dearly when you can't stop going into the net. The serve is clean. Merritt. Kazic nearly into the net. McCarty from the left side. Mary McCarty with her third kill. Early developments in this set 3, and Mary McCarty has made it her show. 4-2 for CSU. 3 points coming from the right arm of number 22. Poole with the serve. The set goes to Griffin from the midline. Here's McCarty again. Mary McCarty. Light it up, Mary. 5-2 CSU. 4 kills in the first part of this third set for Mary McCarty. Griffin on the attack, and Griffin hits it wide. First error goes against... Oh, rather no, it was McCarty who got into the net. And so the Badgers will take over. 5-3, and Becknell serving. Kazic, the set is to Geljanite on the left side. Erica getting on the scoreboard in this third set. Geljanite with 14 kills. Against just 3 errors, she got those all in the first set. Swinging 4-23. And it's a 3-point lead for the Lady Cougs. Rooks with the setup. And that was Haber who missed it long and wide. 7-3. And number 7 to serve, that's Megan Frame. Columbus State with the early lead in this pivotal third set. Kazic behind the back pass to McCarty. And why not? Mary McCarty rolling deep in the kills is McCarty. 5 kills. She's accounted for over half of CSU's 8 points in this set. And Peggy Martin's going to call another timeout. Columbus State, a 5-point lead in the third set. McCarty came into this match 76 kills, over 1.5 per set, 34 total blocks. She has 5 kills in this third set, 9 kills overall against 2 errors, 20 attempts. That puts her at an attack rate of .350. And McCarty's starting to find her mojo in this October, as are most of the Lady Cougars. And they break the timeout. 5-point lead for the home team. Frame looking to make it 6. Brooks with a setup for Molly Griffin. And Griffin picks up a kill. Molly Griffin, 8 kills on the afternoon. That's the most of all the Badgers. No errors for her. And Spring Hill takes the point back. And Mallory Rowlerson serves it straight into the net. A giveaway for the Badgers. Lady Cougars take advantage. And another sweat break. Columbus State side starting to moisten. 9-4. Here's Megan Charnett, 5'8" senior out of Champaign, Illinois. Griffin swinging. Charnett digs out. The set is to Beaubien. And Kylie finds that right sideline within the bounds. CSU the first to 10 in the third set. And Kylie's rebounded from a rough first set. Haven't they all? She's up to 6 kills. Charnett nearly picks up an ace. Griffin has to sprint for it just to send the over. Kazic with the faux set, and she picks up her first kill. Well, Ivana Kazic has been trying that a couple times in this match. Called for double contacts 2 times before, but the third time the charm for the setter from Belgrade, Serbia. 11-4, CSU. Maurer digs. Here is Hicks. Kazic, the setup is back to Geljanite. And Erica hits it just long. A little too much mustard on that one, and it's 11-5. This is Griffin to serve. Merritt, Kazic, Geljanite. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Easy as one of those 4 instructional videos that Dr. Peggy Martin has produced. They must have watched, and they certainly executed that time. 12-5 for CSU. And Columbus really having trouble with the midline, the center of the midline on their side. 3 times now in this set they've had to pay attention to it. But it does not seem to be slowing them down. A 7-point lead. And Geljanite picks up the ace. Erica Geljanite, master of that knuckleball serve, also known as the floater. It's led her to 36 aces so far this season, a couple more tonight. Nearing 40, she might get it on this rally. An 8-point lead for the Lady Cougars. And it's a 9-point lead. Geljanite with back-to-back aces. She's smiling, she's confident. And the Badgers will sub in Griffin in favor of Murphy just to try and control this momentum. And Erica gives it back. Spring Hill takes it on the service error. Geljanite, 3 aces and 2 errors tonight. She's 1 away from 40 on the season. Now on the serve for the Badgers, Abby Allard. Allard floats it cleanly. Passes back to Poole. The swing by Vunovic. Geljanite, Kazic. Back to KP on the left side. Griffin digs. That's Julie Vunovic again on the attack. Merritt gets down for the dig. And miscommunication between Kazic and Bobian. They both went for the attack and they sent it well wide of that antenna boundary. 14-7 now. Badgers down 7 and down 8 as Allard commits the error. A lot of service errors in this match. Handful of times we've seen them back to back. As if the other team seeing the other team commit an error and saying, oh, you should get another chance at it. Rallerson, and she's called for 2 contacts? Yes. Double contacts against Mallory Rallerson. Referees are not letting anyone get away with that tonight. Kazic has been called a couple times. Now Rallerson, and the timeout called by Coach Martin. 16-7. Columbus State a 9-point lead in this third set. They have taken momentum. Save for 12 errors in that first set, and CSU could be on their way to a sweep. But that's all in the past. CSU is in control right now. Seriously improving, and they've improved every set. Attacking just 135 in the opener, 19 kills against 12 errors. Second set, 16 kills against 2 errors for a 368 attack rate. This set, 10 kills against 3 errors. They are hitting .438. That's 10 kills minus 3 errors over 16 attempts, .438. And it's led them to a 9-point lead against a Spring Hill team that is not used to being tested this way in their inaugural NCAA season. Bobian serves us out of the timeout. The swing by Becknell, dug out by Geljanite. Now here's KP from the left side. Katie Poole read the defense, studied her physics, picked up another kill. That's number 6 for Katie. 17-7. Double digits for CSU for the first time tonight. And Spring Hill this time taking a sweat break. Rallerson getting a turn at it, and then Hicks getting a turn at it. Bobian continuing her serve and ending her serve. Pair of subs for the Badgers. Rooks into serve. Hantak on the front line. It's Hantak and Caitlin Bobinger, number 14, a new face for the Badgers, and Vunovic. Now the serve by Rooks. Geljanite digs. Kazic, cross-court pass to Poole, who tips. Dug out by Vunovic. Now the swing by Bobinger. Frame from the right side, just taps it over. Setup is back to Bobinger in the middle. Kazic with the dig. She's approaching that double-double. Here's Poole on the attack. KP almost had another kill. Back row swing by Molly Griffin. Passes back to Katie Poole. And Mauer's called for the double contacts. Poole's swing that time too hot for the Badgers to control. And now it's 18-8 for the home squad. Kazic on to serve. McCarty back into the lineup. It's McCarty, Poole, and Frame on that front line. Rooks, the passes to Vunovic. Julie Vunovic picks up a kill. Deflection on the Lady Cougar defense. And Vunovic is up to 5 kills tonight. 18-9. Badgers looking to get into double figures. Kazic behind the back to Megan Frame, and Frame hits it into the next county. Residents of Harris County wondering, oh, where does volleyball come from? Now 18-10. Fourth error, just the fourth error for CSU in this set. And a miscontrolled dig Caitlin Bobinger is there with the kill. Cat-like reflexes, and Casey Cornett will call timeout. Caitlin Bobinger getting the action, the 6'0 freshman out of Mobile, Alabama. A local hero for Spring Hill, not just a local hero, but a graduate of McGill-Tulane Catholic High School, the alma mater of her coach, Peggy Martin. One of two McGill-Tulane players on roster. The other one is Mallory Rallerson. As Dr. Martin decided to retire from Central Missouri a few years ago, moved back home to Mobile and decided to set up shop again with the local bunch, and she has done a spectacular job so far. Rallerson and Bobinger following their coach to Spring Hill. There's Katie Poole with the swing, and Poole with the out. She hit it out. It hit the referee before it hit a Badger. And now it's 18-12, Spring Hill on a bit of a rally. They were down 10, now they're only down 6. Kozic, the set is to Megan Frame. Tips dug out by Hantak. Swing by Molly Griffin. Cross-court pass to Katie Poole. Maurer digs. Here's Griffin again, tips that time. Kozic digs it backward. Geljanite from the back row on the attack. Now here's Bobinger, and Bobinger picks up the kill. Precariously perched on that net, and it fell just out of bounds. No block for Columbus, kill for Bobinger, and now Spring Hill has cut the lead in half, 18-13. Kozic punches it over. And Bobinger again. Caitlin Bobinger with 3 kills in her rotation. 6 points in a row for Spring Hill. And the lead is down to 4 for CSU. All on the serve of Julie Vunovic. Looking to continue it. Kozic sets it up for Mary McCarty on the right side. Relatively quiet since her 5 kills early on. Merritt setting that time for Poole. Nice dig by Vunovic. Griffin swinging. Net play. And the Badgers are whistled for the over. Bobinger getting a little too friendly with that net. Sneaking over that DMZ. And CSU retakes the point in the serve. A 5-point lead. 6 away from winning the set. Poole on to serve, coming close to that sideline. Bobinger swings for it and misfires. CSU the first to 20 on the wide attack by Caitlin Bobinger. Griffin on the attack, deflected up by CSU. McCarty to Frame. Poole from the back row. Katie Poole picks up a back row kill. KP with the snipe. She's up to 7 kills on the day. She'll continue her serve with her team up 21-14. Here's Griffin again. Poole skies the dig. Kozic has to chase down the set, and Geljanite picks up the kill. Columbus put it together at the last moment on that rally, and Geljanite put the exclamation point on it. 22-14. Faux set by Rooks. Poole digs out. McCarty from the back row, and McCarty picks up another kill. 6 kills for McCarty in the set. She's up to 10. The second Lady Cougar into double figures. And it's 23-14. CSU 2 points away from winning the set. They could win it by double digits. Katie Poole, the rally stopper and the rally starter. When she started serving, it was 19-14. Now it's 23-14. Maurer digs. Griffin swings. The block is there. McCarty and Frame, 2 of the top blockers in the PBC. And it's 6 in a row for the Lady Cougars, pushing their lead back to 10. Poole serving for the set at 24-14. Brooks with the awkward set. Whistle into the net. Not the way CSU would have ideally taken it, but they will take it anyway. 25-14. Lady Cougars take set 3 by 11 points. And the tide has turned in favor of the ladies in red. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the start of set 4 right here on Cougar Sports TV. One minute out from our fourth set. CSU leads 2-1. Dropped the first set 25-23 as Spring Hill won the next two 25-17 and 25-14. By that pace, they'll win this one 25-11. You heard it here first. Before we get to our analysis of this upcoming fourth set, let's tell you about some future events right here on Cougar Sports TV. The Lady Cougar soccer team, off to their second best start in program history, is back in action Wednesday afternoon, a rare afternoon home match for Lady Cougar soccer. They take on Flagler College at 2 o'clock at the Walden Soccer Complex. That will be broadcast live on Cougar Sports TV. The volleyball team is back in action Friday night. Another non-conference affair with Albany State. It will be the Dig Pink match for the Lady Cougars. They will be collecting donations for the Elena Diaz Versum Amos Center for Breast Health and wearing those pink jerseys. Turn around on Saturday afternoon as the soccer team has one of their biggest matches of the season with the fellowly ranked Clayton State in a matchup that has great implications for the Peach Belt Conference final standings. All the matches this week right here on Cougar Sports TV, the only place to get it live. And really, there's nothing like live sports on a Monday night, is it, folks? Your ALCS is rained out, unfortunately, but it just means you can spend a little more time with us. CSU to control the serve for this fourth set. It'll be Ivana Kazic. Kazic having another dandy of a night, 43 assists and 12 digs. Another double-double. That's her 11th of the season and 8th straight. Hard swing by Vunovic for the first attack of the set. Mary McCarty that time finds the end stripe. Hits the line and it counts, and Mary McCarty, who has lit up the court since the start of set 3, up to 11 kills. Too short of her season high of 13, which came just last Friday at Francis Marion. Back row swing by Molly Griffin, and Griffin will pick up the kill. 9th K for Molly Griffin, the Westlake Village, California native, best swinger of the night for Spring Hill. Vunovic on the serve. Kazic setting up KP. And Katie Poole with the coast-to-coast kill. Right to left. Completely fools Rooks, and it's 2-1 Lady Cougs. KP now back to serve. She has started every subsequent set after sitting out the first, or not starting the first. Kazic to McCarty. McCarty! Oh, almost picked up another kill. Spring Hill did very well to get that one back over. And Kazic and Frame out of sync again. There's the error, and there's the point for the Badgers. Now here's Caitlin Bobinger. Came on in that third set and picked up a couple quick kills. And now she'll pick up an ace. Bobinger has only played 13 matches this season, 39 kills and 7 blocks coming in, increasing her numbers at Lumpkin Center. Now it's 3-2, she serves with the lead. McCarty with the set that time to Geljanite. Dug out, Rooks, the sets to Griffin. And now here's Geljanite swinging again. Vunovic, Rooks, Haber. McCarty digs. Pass to Geljanite, the third attack of this volley. Spring Hill controls again, they'll send it over. McCarty, Kazic with the faux set. Kazic with the real set this time. Here's McCarty with the swing. Mary McCarty. McCarty with a laser. Sent the Spring Hill defender flying, almost flew into my face. 3-3. Mary McCarty, 12 kills against just 2 errors, having one of her best matches of the season. And CSU drives the court again. And Andrea Skipor on the sideline, strayed a bit too far into the field of play, whistled back by the referee. Here's the attack by Griffin. Kazic digs it out, and she can't control the dig. Point going back to Spring Hill, and they will take over the serve. Rowlerson and Hicks coming back in. Rowlerson on the serve, and she sends it long. Spring Hill had control, and they give it right back. This time will be Megan Charnett. Charnett, injured a couple weeks into last season, an ACL tear. Rehabbed all through the offseason. At full strength this October, though she sat out a couple games against Pembroke on Saturday. Now she's appeared in every set so far tonight. 9 digs for the Champaign senior. Rocket shot on the ace. Haber returns the rocket with a missile strike of her own. How's that for Star Wars? Megan Haber picks up the kill. Spring Hill takes the serve back. 5-4, and Griffin floats it over. Kazic the quit set for Bobian. Haber setting up Hicks, and Ginny Hicks picks up the kill. The pride of Salt Lake City now has 4 kills on the night, and it's a 2-point lead for Spring Hill, looking to even the score and force a decisive 5th set. Geljanite doesn't want that to happen. She swings on that one. Here's Vunovic on the attack. And Julie Vunovic picks up the kill. Vunovic on a roll lately. She had 16 kills yesterday against Georgia College. She has 5 tonight to go along with 11 digs. 7-4, Spring Hill. This is Bobian into the net. Another point to Spring Hill, and Casey Cornet is going to call a timeout. Try and stop the bleeding before they go into shock. 8-4, the lead for the Badgers. And Spring Hill has been coming out swinging in this set. 5 kills against no errors. They have accounted for most of their points in the early stages of set 4. And CSU does not want to drop this 4th set. Flashbacks to this past Saturday where they led 2-1 at Pembroke. Lost the 4th set and dropped the 5th 15-10. That dropped their overall record to 7-10. 4-5 in the Peach Belt Conference. This game won't have any bearings on those standings as it's non-conference. But they would certainly like to push their record back up to 8-10 and make it 5 wins in the last 6 matches to begin this month of October. Spring Hill looking to keep the ball rolling and improve to 21-5 on the year. Kazic setting up for Geljanite. Erica! An absolute firecracker off the right arm of Erica Geljanite. You could feel the breeze from that one all the way over here. And CSU takes control. Geljanite will serve. She's got 3 aces tonight, also 2 errors. And she picks up the ace. Just on that sideline. That's her 40th ace of the season. Erica Geljanite, the big 4-0 in the A column. SA column, although. Almost had 41. And Maurer has to send a week over. Kazic, the set is to Bobian. Net play. And it takes a bad bounce for Spring Hill. 3 straight points for the Lady Cougars. 8-7. Maurer can't control the dig. Charnett with the delayed reaction, and CSU has to send it over, and Geljanite does the job beautifully. Paints the corner with the set. Just pushed it in there. And now we're tied, 8-all. Griffin shanks the dig. And she volleys it over. Charnett has to awkwardly go after the dig that time. Geljanite from the back row, and Erica has another kill. Erica Geljanite. It's become her 4th set. 19 kills for her. 1 shy of her season high. She had 20 a week and a half ago against USC Aiken. And she almost had another ace. Hicks with the swing. The wall is up. Now here's Vunovic. Merritt digs out, barely. Charnett with the back row attack. Maurer digs. There's Griffin. Kazic behind the back to Bobian. There's Haber. And Kylie Bobian picks up a kill on the over. Timeout by Coach Martin. 10-8, CSU 6 points in a row. And they take the lead, looking to close it out and win this match 3-1. And how about Erica Geljanite? Struggled a bit the last handful of matches, but she is back on tonight. 3 kills in the early stages of this 4th set. 4 aces, 13 digs, another double-double for her. Up to 19 kills on the evening against just 4 errors, so she's swinging freely, but effectively. Her career high is 24. She got that last year. Still 5 away from matching that. A couple Lady Cougars approaching their career high for kills. Mary McCarty up to 12 tonight. Her career high was 13, set at Francis Marion last Friday. Maurer digs. Rowlerson with the setup to Haber. Megan Haber picks up the kill. Rally stopper for Spring Hill. It had been 6 straight points against them. Now they take the serve back. And Abby Allard back in. Allard getting her share of playing time tonight. a few serves, just one dig for number one, and she sends the serve over. Beaubien from the middle, and she hit it wide. Couldn't quite get the angle right. And Spring Hill ties it up, 10 apiece. Pollard another clean serve. Kozic, the set this time is to Katie Poole. And KP picks up the kill. Big sky into the stands, over our heads on press row. And CSU in the lead once again, it's 11-10. Beaubien back to serve. Kylie floats it over. Rowlerson with the set, it's to Vunovic. Kozic passes to Katie Poole. Nice dig by Griffin. The set is back over. Now it's KP again with the tip. Right in front of Maurer. Slides, squeaks, but silenced in the point column. Poole with another kill, 12-10 Lady Cougars. Who again having trouble with the court. This time on the giant Cougar logo in center court. And now Spring Hill taking advantage of the stoppage of play to set it up for themselves. The heat from this matchup, the court's taking most of it. And Beaubien with another serve. Rowlerson, this time she'll set up Vunovic. The block is there and a continuation. Columbus sets it up. Frame tries to circle the wagons. She can't capitalize on the kill, but Katie Poole can. KP coming alive in this fourth set. She's up to double-digit kills. And it's 13-10 CSU. Beaubien with the ace. Spring Hill calling for Vunovic to let that one go out. She elects to try and dig it. Digs it horizontally, falls to the ground, and Kylie has an ace. Another timeout from the Spring Hill side as they can feel this match slipping away. And Dr. Martin has taken both of her timeouts relatively early in this fourth set. You only get 2 timeouts. Spring Hill has used both of them at the 14-10 mark in set 4. Now, it took a while for CSU to get it going. They dropped the first set 25-23. Won the next two, 25-17 and 25-14. Strong performances all around. Geljanite 19 kills, McCarty with 12, Katie Poole now up to 10, and Kylie Beaubien not far behind with 9 kills. Ivana Kozic, another great game for the sophomore setter from Belgrade. 53 assists, 13 digs, an 11th double-double. Her career high in assists is 59, which she got against Lander a couple Saturdays ago. And Vunovic attacks wide out of the timeout. Spring Hill couldn't stop the momentum coming right out of the timeout, and that's the danger of calling a timeout. If you can't stop the momentum immediately, it's going to be very hard to stop it in general. Unless the other team gives it away, just like that. Spring Hill takes the point, and it's 15-11. Marie Rooks back in to serve. And she gets it over without incident. Kozic setting up Katie Poole again. KP! Wire to wire. No contact on the Spring Hill side. Poole with her 11th kill. CSU is starting to put it together. Poole and Geljanite both swinging around that 400 range. What CSU needed, their superstars to play like superstars. And they have tonight. And CSU picks up a free point on the Spring Hill error. Poole was a preseason all Peach Belt selection this year. Now she's talking to the higher up lines judge. one of the two captains on the team along with Galjanite. Coach Cornett calling for some clarification. Not sure what's going on now. Spring Hill had to control that sweat. Sweat contained. And now we're back to the point. The point did stand. 17-11 for the Lady Cougars. Kazic a clean serve. Here is Hantak. And Hantak picks up the kill. Slipped off a finger on the Columbus State side. Spring Hill down 5, looking for their last gasp potentially in this match. Vunovic with the serve. The setup is to KP. Katie Poole! Texas Thunder. Another kill in the mid part of this set. And she's even with Mary McCarty, a dozen kills apiece. 18-12. And she will serve. The set is to Griffin. Poole digs out. She's everywhere now. Here's Mary McCarty looking to keep pace. Kazic. It's back to McCarty. Brooks sets up Bobinger. Whistle. Net violation. Caitlin swings into the twine. 19-12. Year of the Titanic. 1912. KP nearly with an ace. The block is there. Spring Hill can't get it over. McCarty and Frame teaming up for another block. Megan Frame's up to 5 block assists on the evening. For McCarty, her third. CSU setting up that wall. Only 3 blocks on the Spring Hill side. Now it's 20-12. CSU looking to close it out and looking to do it comfortably. Griffin with the hard strike, and she picks up the kill. Molly Griffin having the best night of any of the Badger swingers. She's up to 11 kills, just 1 error against. A double-double for her, as she's also got 10 digs. Spring Hill takes the point, but they're running out of time. Down 7 with just 5 to go. Galjanite! Could you hear the sound on that one, folks? What a sound. What a sound from Erica Galjanite. Her 20th kill. That's what authority sounds like. 8 points for CSU. That's the lead. Haber on the swing. Frame with the set. And the over by McCarty. Can Spring Hill capitalize? Haber attacks. Kazic keeps it out of the net. Here's Galjanite again. And if it falls, it does. Erica's got a new season high. 21 kills for Erica Galjanite. And they're smiling in Chalet. 22-13. 3 points to go for CSU to win their 5th match in 6 attempts. Vunovic with the back row attack. Kazic behind the back to Mary McCarty, looking to match her career high. Kazic, Frame, it's back to McCarty. If it falls, Mary's got another season high, and she does. 13 kills for Mary McCarty. Second time in 3 matches she has gotten to that total. She's got 2 more chances potentially to get a 14th. Haber on the swing, and Haber sends it wide. 24-13, and match point coming up for the Lady Cougars. It's Megan Frames to serve for it. Crowd on their feet. Frame serves. The set is to Griffin. Kazic. Frame. McCarty. Mary with a new career high. 14 kills. Put it in the books. CSU takes the 4th set, 25-14. Same as ever was in the 3rd set, and they are back in the win column. 3-1, Columbus State over Spring Hill. 5 wins in the last 6 matches for the Lady Cougars. What a ball game. And player of the game, oh goodness, you could give it to so many people. I'm going to split it between Erica Geljanite and Mary McCarty. Geljanite set a season high, 21 kills, attack rate of 436. Mary McCarty, a new career high, 14 kills, attack rate 387. They share the MVP award. Our next broadcast right here on Cougar Sports TV is Wednesday afternoon. The soccer team takes on Flagler at 2 o'clock. Volleyball is back in action on Friday night against Albany State. It's the Dig Pink game. 6 o'clock start time there. So until next time, on behalf of all of us here at Cougar Sports TV, our statistician, Stephen Williams, and our director for the day, Andreas Bailey, this is Will DeBoer saying so long and good night from Lumpkin Center. CSU wins again, final score 3-1 over Spring Hill. You've been watching CSU Volleyball on Cougar Sports TV.